Hey, this is Super Philip here, the lead magnet lady. So how are you today? So today we are going to talk about 5 strategies that you can use to create super fans using your lead magnets. I would say using your high value lead magnets, because that's where you can give more interaction, right? So so if you don't know what's the difference between entry-level lead magnets and high-value lead magnets, you can watch that video, which will be in my YouTube channel. Or if you are in my Facebook community, there are so many trainings that I did on that. So if you watch that, especially the different types of lead magnets that I discussed, there is a masterclass on that. So there I go in detail about the 2 types of lead magnets and different types. Okay, different types and formats, because that's very crucial when you consider the customer journey and the buyer's journey, because you want them to actually buy from you. So sometimes you might need both these types of lead magnets that you are placing in your marketing strategy. Okay, so now let's talk about these 5 strategies that you can use to make your fans super fans, or rather you already have a tribe, already have an audience, and now we are thinking of having, it's always good to have some people who are really loyal fans, who shout out for you, who share for you. Wherever you go, you have them follow you. So, every business owners would love to have that, and it's something like I would say is a privilege, it's an honor, and it just really makes you feel good about what you do, right? And we need them. So, and here are some tips on how to create that, because I have a couple of them in my world and I'm so thankful for them. And I have seen other business owners have them, and I am super fans for them, literally. So, it's just some couple of ways that what works, that creates these kind of loyalty, and they take kind of these super fans taking on themselves to do the shout out, do the promotion for you. So it makes it easy for you, right? So these are the 5 strategies. And here you are not, these people, some of them might not be even your customers. They might not even purchase from you. They just love you. And you can use lead magnets, high value lead magnets to get them there, really. So the first strategy is obviously give value. Now, nothing happens without giving value. So if you are announcing something and if you are not providing value, you won't attract fans or audience, real fans into your world. So make sure that whenever you're doing a high value lead magnet or any type of lead magnets that you're creating or trainings, whatever that you do, you're providing value first. That is that you have to give that, and that's how you can connect with people, and they love to listen to you and they come back to you for more. So that's I would say as a must-have for having super fans in your world. Without this is not going to happen, really. So the second thing is, this is something I would say as, because we are humans, we need to feel the connection, right? So by getting, connection in the sense, if someone cares for us and makes them feel like, gives them personal attention and that personal interest, there is an automatic connection built because of just that, right? So make sure that at least, when you're running a challenge or when you're running a big show, it might not be possible to give it to everyone, but there might be people, maybe out of the whole people, there are active people, right? To those active people, you can be that person, right? You can give personal care and attention, show them the real interest, that you love them, that you care for them, you really understand their problem and you want to help them. Make sure that you are building that connection, that personal interest, and that's what really, so we feel that, okay, that lady, or that lady or gent, whoever is giving, when you are the recipient of that, we feel that connection, that they care for me, they want me to succeed, they want me to get this over, they get me, they understand me. These are the feelings that you have to generate through your lead magnet, through the interactions that you're giving. So the responses, that answer Q&A sessions or things like that, give them that opportunity to, you get them connected with them, make them feel that you are there for them, you understand them, and you care for them. So that is the second thing. So genuine interest in your audience. Genuine interest, I would say, very to specific people. So that's show genuine interest and care to people. So that's the second point. Third point is give them, sorry, I'm looking at here, acknowledge and in some way call out their names if possible. Like if it's okay, like when you are in, not outside, but but if it is possible in that container that you are setting. Like acknowledging that person, giving a shout out, not really shout out here, I'm not talking about shout out, that's coming next. Here is actually acknowledging them and actually calling them by their name. And name has like remembering their name and suggesting their solution through lives, maybe problems they are facing, and calling, saying that name. And the name has some magnetism, like it acts as a magnet. So if someone calls your name, you automatically, your brain is kind of connected. So if person who is running the challenge calls out your name and or the training, or someone, even if you are starting, or that person is calling out your name, you automatically connect with that person, because there is that magnetism, there is that attraction happening. So use that to your best interest. So connect with that person by calling out the name, acknowledge him, and give the solution by making it as personal as you can. So that is the third thing. So that way you are bringing the connection to a more personal level by calling out the name. So that is the third big strategy that you can use. So I'm not saying you will be able to use it on everyone, but as I said, this is for creating super fans. So you can identify based on their interaction and engagement, you can identify people who are really resonating with what you are telling, and really you feel like they are they are taking action, they are getting the best out of it, and you want to help them more. So you get to interact with them more, really. So that's a way to build up that loyal or super fans, literally. And the fourth one is actually giving them a spotlight. So this is one step ahead. This is not just calling out their name, but rather actually speaking about them, maybe kind of a hot seat, and kind of really literally talking to them and giving them what they did, a recognition, maybe some way or other you are giving them a spotlight. Okay, so that will give them kind of recognition, definitely, and also they also kind of get associated with you, and can really help you as well as her share that platform. So in a way that you are building her as well, her business or her life or whatever it is. So giving the spotlight gives them an opportunity to get more people know about them, to build their business, grow, get leads or things like that. So you're giving them an opportunity to grow and grow their business or grow themselves, or however, giving that spotlight builds that connection furthermore, because you are getting the recognition. Human instinct or human brain is craves recognition. So giving into that instinct is a surefire way to get that cemented, that connection cemented. So give spotlights when you feel that person is, I'm not saying give it to everyone, but to a couple of them who really feels engaged, who are active, who are supporting, and give that platform, that spotlight position, so that you are giving them back something for everything that they did. So that way you are building this loyal fans, also showing others that how you would give back to the audience who are super engaged that way. Okay, and the fifth point is something a little bit personal. So I experienced this in one case where this lady, after being actually being very active in her challenge, I have experienced that she sent some personalized letters to the very personalized audience in her challenge. So it can be handwritten or it can be some personalized email, or it can be some small gift, or it can be anything of that sort which is slightly personalized, so that you feel appreciated and you feel that they have taken the time to do that for you. So it can be a personal note. If it is in a like a virtual mode, you can write a personal note, take a photo and send it across via email or messenger, just to show the appreciation in a little bit more personal way. So send a small gift, handwritten something or something. It can be anything, but to sending something gift, you probably need their address, so that would be a thing. But make it as easy as you can, but make it personalized as a small gift to show the recognition, to show the appreciation, your appreciation of what they did, and to build up, the connection further. So that's a surefire way to build a relationship in a much stronger format. So these tips actually doesn't fall entirely into the lead magnet thing, but I'm talking in a perspective of we are doing a 5-day challenge or a live training series. You can do that. The first thing is you are giving value. Second thing is you are showing genuine interest, showing care, and you are responding to their comments, you are answering them, you are really trying to understand their problem and giving them support. So that genuine care and love for them is reflected in how you interact with them in the challenge or through the live training series, answering the questions. That can be done, right? The third is calling out their name. That can be done, like giving recognition. You can call out their name and make it as personalized to your Q&A live or your sessions. You can do that. So that is the third point, making it a kind of giving them a recognition, calling their name. That's so important, acknowledging them. Third is actually giving them spotlight, and that also can be done when you are doing a 5-day challenge or doing a video training series. You can call them in and spotlight them during a live and give them experience, share with them, give a hot seat, or maybe give them that experience of working with you, or maybe showcase what they do, or give them that platform. You can play around with how you feel like doing it. So that way they are getting to share your world and also their world. So that is a spotlight thing. So that's the fourth way of using your platform, like a challenge container or a live training container, to get them experience that spotlight positioning. Okay, and fifth is sending personalized. So that is after the challenge, after the live training or video training series or things like that. You can find out who has been involved more, and then you can send a personalized gift to them as sent with a note of appreciation as a thank you. So these are actually a couple of things can be done inside the lead magnet, like in high value lead magnet, some one after that, but it's all connected to a lead magnet. It's not, and same thing can be done for your program, for your online course. It can be replicated, but that's the way you can build super fans and super engaged audience that will love you and appreciate you and really shout out for you. So that's what you need. So I hope this video was helpful for you. If you have any questions, do drop in the comment or come and join my free Facebook group, the Lead Magnet Launch. So see you in there. Bye. Take care.